Hi, it's Carrie with Picasso Cat Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, my treasured viewers. And if you are new here, you are treasured as well. Today I'm going to unbox a cozy Books Corner subscription box called the True Crime Book Box. If you like unboxings like subscription boxes and purchases from, say, Dollar Tree and other stores, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers and I need your help. I haven't been filming for a while, and the reason is YouTube has been updating a bunch of its policies, and I just decided not to post for a while because things were just up in the air. But now that it's August, I'm going to go ahead and start posting again. And I'm going to start out with a book box that I got quite a while back and did not unbox because I was busy doing the 1,200 item I bought out an eBay store series. So this actually got to me a while back, but I'm a huge fan of Cozy Books Corner subscription box, and I also know that you can tell them what kind of books you'd like to read, and one of those is the genre of true crime. So I went ahead and I got a couple of those. In fact, I've got another one I'm going to unbox probably in the next video because I want to get them out. Now, what this is you get 1 to 2 books per subscription, and you get a few other items that are book related, and I will put the price down here. They do differ. It depends on what your box is and what your subscription level is. And I am not sponsored. I'm just a fan. So starting out with this box, I send a little thank you card describing what is in the box, but I'm not going to look at it because I want it to be a surprise. And they have the cutest logo on everything, but on their tissue paper. It's just adorable. I love it. First thing out of the box, I have the True Crime Puzzle Book. Now that sounds wonderful. Over 90 puzzling cases to solve. Let me read the back. Can you pull off a heist? Do you know how to plot a getaway route? Are you smart enough to hack the hacker? No. I'm just going to answer all 3 of those right now. No. Will you crack the criminal's code and catch them in the act? So these are 90 fiendishly puzzling cases. It does not matter what I do, what I set up in advance. I will always get a barking dog, a meowing cat, or a knock at the door. Actually, I'd rather have it that way than be alone. So, you know. This looks like a lot of fun, and I'm going to just say, it says, are you the detective or the criminal mastermind? It's your choice, and it's by Gareth Moore, and it's neat. It's just got some visuals that are pretty neat. I have to say, I like that a lot. Let's see if they have it on here. Yes, the True Crime Puzzle Book, $13. The next item I'm pulling out is this book called Inside the Polyclass Kidnapping and the Search for America's Child. In Light of All Darkness. Interesting. Okay, so I live in the area where Polly Klaas lived, and I mean, we were, I remember her kidnapping vividly, and the whole community, and how much it affected everybody. And rest in peace, Polly, because you didn't deserve this. And this book is going to be very interesting when it comes to finding out everything you might want to know about that kidnapping and what happened. And I'm not sure that I will be able to read this. When you buy these true crime box books, you don't know what book you're going to get. That's part of the mystery. So this will be very interesting. I remember it so well that I probably could tell a lot of the story myself. And the man that kidnapped and killed her, I mean, to the very end, before they literally dragged him off to prison, he was just evil. I mean, there's evil in this world. Read true crime and you'll know there's evil. So this will be very interesting. It says, October 1st, 1993, a 12-year-old girl was kidnapped at knife point from her bedroom in Petaluma during a sleepover with 2 friends. So that's how it started, and it did not end well. And I don't even know if the man is still alive that did this deed. But Heart of Darkness, they're like In Light of All Darkness. It does remind you of the book called Heart of Darkness. And I honestly believe that, well, I know there's darkness there. So maybe we can all learn something. I know that during that time, I was pregnant with my first child, and it was very shocking to me to think that somebody, anyway, it's going to be a tough read for me because literally Petaluma I'm there all the time, and so it really hit close to home. $22, and it's a hardback. So this one is paperback, and this one is a hardback. All right. So let's go on to the next little couple of things they add into the true crime box that people might like. These are stickers, and they're cute. Look at that. It's, what does it say? True crime, morbid queen, the husband did it. And then they also send usually an item of food. Maybe something you could be eating or sipping on, tea or something, while you're reading one of your books. And this is a fruit pop lollipop in berries and cream. That's cute. I like that. I love lollipops. I know how terrible they are for your teeth, but I still love them. Anyway, that is the entire box. So when you buy a Cozy Books Corner kind of different kind of box, they often have a few more items than just a couple of things like this. They try to do a few more things. But in the true crime boxes, there only seem to be, they sort of do a couple of books and maybe a couple of items. This is going to be an interesting read. I can't wait to find out a little more about this particular crime. And I'm dying to try the true crime book. I will be unboxing one more of these. I have other subscription boxes to unbox. I've got some Shein hauls that I'm going to be unboxing. And I also have, what do I have? I have a couple other things. And just join, if you want to join me on this, and I'll give you my honest reviews. Sometimes I really love things. This one is going to be tough for me. She was so young. And so this, it's staring right down the barrel of evil is what it is. So we'll see. But I love Cozy Books Corner. I do not have any affiliation with them, but I encourage you to go on their website. I'll link it down below and go on and take a look for yourself. I really appreciate you joining me on this particularly short video, and I will be making some more soon. The Shein haul may be I may do it in a 2-part series, and it probably will be my last Shein haul. And there are reasons for that I will talk about. But it's not going to stop me from finding treasures and showing you what I find, just for fun and maybe for a review to see if you might like it. I hope you have a wonderful few days until I see you again. And as always, keep your eyes open for treasure. Bye.